Good day, Doctor. My name is Norila Iwi, entry number 278792. Today, our group will present our findings from our visit to the sport tourism event site. The place that we choose is Sport Center, University Utara Malaysia, which the staff at there have many experience to organize sport events. The purpose of this visit is to observe the facilities available and how they manage the activities and facilities. Sports Center has become a center to promote physical health and supports student overall development by organizing various competition and sport events. The Sports Center at our university offers a wide range of facilities to cater our students' varying needs and preference. This includes an Olympic-sized swimming pool, running track, multipurpose halls, and indoor courts for sport like basketball, badminton, squash, and ping pong. There are also outdoor sport events that are often held at grass field for sports such as football, rugby, hockey, softball, and other team-based sports. There is also a separate gym room for men and women that is equipped with top-level fitness equipment. Moreover, there are bicycle rentals available to promote eco-friendly transportation and campus exploration. However, the rental fees of sport facilities vary according to the category of users. The university has different rates of rental fees for students, staff, school, and external organizations such as government agencies, NGOs, and the private sector. These flexible rental prices are aimed at adapting to a wide range of users and ensuring that the university community and external parties can use the sport facilities. Therefore, it can encourage active participation, foster a sense of communities, and support the overall well-being of the university community.
I'm Cecelia Phoo, spreadsheet number 278837. Now I will proceed to the methodology of our event site report. Before starting our site visit, we have done some preparations and planning to accomplish our purpose of visit. First and foremost, one of our group members, Cecelia, called the staff of Sports Centers to schedule an interview with Director of Sports Centers. However, we get rejected because we didn't have a data collection letter to schedule an interview. Therefore, we get a data collection letter from our lecturer and we send email to the Director of Sports Centers, who is Mr. Modniza Ahmad Pazi. We get approved to interview after 1 week, and we use the 1 week to build out the interview questions and having discussion among the groups. Moreover, we also order ZATUL as our transportations to Sports Center UUM. This is because the interview time we get is 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., which is after our class ended. Therefore, this is a faster way we can reach Sports Center UUM after our class ended. There were 5 team members attending the interview sessions, which were Cecelia, DOREEN, SHYA, Kali, and David. One of our members, who is ASHIKIN, could not attend the interview sessions due to attending other classes. Our group member, Cecelia, called Mr. Niza once everyone reached the Sports Center UUM. Mr. Niza brought us to meeting room for an interview sessions before he giving us a tour guide in Sports Center. The interview session is around 40 minutes. The whole interview sessions was recorded by phones for information gathering and report purpose. Mr. Niza bring us to multi-purpose court afterwards and provided an explanation on how they're preparing courts to all types of sport for competitions or court rentals in UUM. Mr. Niza also allowed us to take pictures of the facilities in sports centers as our evidence of site visit. However, we only able to visit multi-purpose court due to the hot weather these few days. We left sports centers after Mr. Niza complete his explanations of event site, and we appreciate the assistance of Mr. Niza in providing insightful information of UUM Sports Center. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hey Doctor, my name is Likali and my trade number is 27X796. Now I'll discuss about the result regarding the key management. Firstly, financial can be one of the key management challenges. Basically, Mr. Niza has desire to buy new facilities in order to ensure that all the facilities provided in the sports center can be easily accessible to the attendees, such as athletes and also the spectators. This is because the facilities and equipment in sports center were old and outdated. However, buying new facilities could require high cost and some others investment of financial due to various aspects. For example, Mr. Niza mentioned that purchasing new facilities may lead to ongoing costs for maintenance and also the operation. These expenses can strain their financial resources, such as utilities, routine maintenance, repair, property taxes, and also the staff. To overcome these obstacles, Mr. Niza would like to fix the facilities themselves if feasible. This may help to lower the expense of hiring a contractor to fix the damage. Next, less of budget from clients is also a challenge faced by the sports center. According to Mr. Nizar, a limited budget could limit the available possibilities for the event venue. Sport event with low resources might not have access to bigger or even more prominent places, which could have an effect on the event capacity, overall appeal, as well as amenities. As Mr. Nizar told us that they do not have the authority to give discount to the clients. Therefore, Mr. Nizar stated that they would need to send a letter or proposal to the Vice Chancellor, as the Vice Chancellor is the only one that has authority to approve of any event and make final decisions. Moreover, the process of collecting payment from clients is slow. As stated by Mr. Nizar, payment of a 60% deposit was required before the gaming tournament, notably for private organisation, while for the government side, the agency will make payment after the post-event through e-perolehan. Therefore, the problem of collecting from the clients is difficult as the process is slow due to the chain of the process required, where only one person can be allowed to make payment on the client side. Last but not least, damaged facilities in the sports centers. As mentioned above, most of the facilities and equipment in the sports center was old and might have resulted in damage. Therefore, Mr. Nizar stated that this may interfere with routine activities such as tournament or training sessions. Schedule may need to be adjusted, activities relocated to other area, or impacted section temporarily closed while repair may be done. Visitors and athletes may be disappointed due to the bad experience and poor maintenance. To address this issue, the sports center will acquire new facilities to replace broken ones, ensuring the safety and well-being of the people. There is a lack of marketing strategies of UUM Sports Center to promote the event. Mr. Nizar mentioned that UUM did not conduct any marketing activities to promote and make the event more visible. UUM would charge commission for activities commercial, which are events that are open to the public, but not for students' activities. While hosting an event, Mr. Nizar mentioned that all the 30 staff members in the sports center, including himself, will be involved to efficiently allocate duties and also the responsibilities. With staff member able to concentrate on particular tasks like logistics, registration, catering, security or technical assistance, each component of the event may be adequately managed. Mr. Nizar also said that they will utilize volunteers who are passionate about the event or activity to assist with various responsibilities. Most of the volunteers are students and might be paid up to 100 ringgit a day. Basically, the event will impact the local community and environment. As Mr. Nizar stated, hosting event will contribute to the economy and help generate income for the locals, such as hotel etc., V-Mall, local food store, students, and so on. This is because Mr. Nizar said that visitors or competitors who attend the event not only for sport-related activities, but also for tourism, who desire to explore UUM and the area of Kedah.
Based on Mr. Nizar, there is a high chance of injury in sport events. Athletes or those taking part in a sport event may sometimes get dehydrated or faint due to the hot weather. As a result, the sports center will urge the event technical team to take a 5-minute water break during the games. The sports center has provided the event with a responsibility document to guarantee that they are safe from legal action if anything goes wrong. They will also work with unit keselamatan to keep the sports center orderly and safely. For example, if an argument occurs or students utilize facilities such as football field without permission, the sports center will contact UK to solve the issue. The sports center will also ensure that the host provides insurance to its participants for all sporting activities. Mr. Nizar also told us that Sports Center does provide rental service to outside hosts. The Sports Center offers 3 sorts of service to the host. The first kind is when the host simply rent the facility, while the second one is the host rent facility and technicality from Sports Center. In terms of technicality, the Sports Center will work with a third party. For example, if the host needs a referee for a football tournament, they will call Persatuan Bola Sepak. The third sort of service is facility, technical, and accommodation, where the sports center becomes a centralized location for the host, eliminating the need to pay individually for each service to each department. The sport facility provides service based on the need and want of the host. The rental price is set by Jawatan Kuasa Pengurusan University, and it differs for higher educational institutions, the government, and private sector.
Hello and good afternoon, and I'll be presenting about the discussion part of the presentation, which is the strength and weakness part. Before we start, I would like to preface to state that for the strength part, there are 2 parts of the strength that we have identified, which are the strength of the event side or the sports center itself, and then the strength of the event management team or the staff at Sports Center UUM. Without further ado, let's get right into the discussion. So for the first part of the strength, which is the strength of the event side, the main strength of the event side of Sports Center UUM itself is that there's a lot of sports facilities that are available throughout the whole Sports Center UUM. As you can see on the picture below, there's a swimming pool, a tennis court, and a basketball court visible on the photo itself. And that's not all. Even inside of the Sports Center itself, there's a female gym, a multi-purpose courtroom, and then another more facilities like a sauna room and many more. So this is one of the strengths that we identified during our visit. So moving on from the strength of the event site itself, we have the strengths also from the event management team currently present at Sports Center UM, which are all the staff. According to the interview with Sport Director of the UM Sports Center, he stated that the staff at UM Sports Center are quite experienced in handling events, whether big or small. And one of the examples of the event that we can see is from the annual PESTA convocation that is hosted annually near the Sports Center UM, which fall under their jurisdiction. And furthermore, during the interview, the Sports Center director also stated that they have quite a good network with other sports service provider for sports-related events. And one of the service they did state they have good connections with other referees, because referees mostly are from third-party refereeing agencies and not from the event management team itself, because there will be a conflict of interest. So we'll be moving on to the weakness part. The biggest weakness that is currently the biggest issue for Sports Center UM is that a lot of equipments are not available that are tournament standards, like the timing pads for swimming pools and many more. This is one of the major weakness that is holding UM Sports Center back, as they did have the goal to host more tournaments for the betterment of their players. And this weakness could be due to lack of funding, generally speaking, from UM itself. And that is the only one major weakness that we have identified and stated also by the sports sector director itself.
Okay, let me continue with the implications for sustainable sport tourism development. Okay, first of all, good facilities brought major implications. Why? Because if not well maintained, it could easily bring harm to the participants. For example, most of the facilities in the gym are old and not well maintained. It could easily cause bad incidents to the participant as well. This can minimize the benefits at the sport destination. It can bring bad press saying they are not capable to hold any major events. After all, safety is the utmost important thing in any development of the sport tourism. Hence, it would not bring a good development in order to create a sustainable sport tourism in the future if most of the major facilities could not be handled well. Okay, and second of all is lack of sport facilities. Lack of sport facilities could also bring damage to the company since there will be no sport events that can be held at the destination that was not well equipped. For example, there are several facilities that are not applicable, such as tennis court, bowling alleys, boxing areas, and more. It will bring no profit or engagement to the sport tourism industry, which will bring quite a slump in developing a sustainable sport tourism industry. Last but not least is good management. Good management could also go a long ways to create a sustainable sport tourism development. Why? Because a good sport event requires a good crowd control, which luckily for University Utara Malaysia, they are excellent at handling crowd. For example, Pesta Conversation was a huge success for them. Unique Keselamatan or UK is a major contributor to that major event. For your information, UK is also responsible to handle Sports Centre UUM, which is quite admirable since they are huge. It's shown that they are capable to hold a sport event. Good management can easily attract visitors to invest to the sport destination. It could bring more engagement to the sport tourism industry and sustain it to the maximum level. And I think that's all from me. Thank you.
In short, through interviews, we understand the strengths and weakness of the management and overall operations of the sports centers. The strengths include a wide range of facilities that are capable of catering to various sports, an experienced management team, and also strong connections between sport-related agencies. However, their main challenge is the outdated equipment, which hinders their ability to hold competitions and provide quality experience. These issues is mainly due to financial constraints such as high purchasing costs of new facilities and continuous maintenance and operation costs. Additionally, the slow payment process of clients and the lack of effective marketing strategies have also brought them more obstacles. The authorities should give priority to invest in equipment, modernization, and find effective ways to manage finance to achieve the sustainable sport tourism development and address all these weaknesses. Therefore, an effective marketing plan will help to raise their product awareness and attract more participants. Finally, it is essential to maintain and improve their facilities to ensure high-quality sport experience. At the same time, the center can attract more participants, generate economic benefits, and contribute to the overall growth of the sport tourism in the area.